Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and today we are here to get into some things, honey. Let's get into this latest episode of Traitors, episode 6. I'm gonna let y'all come in the room before we get started. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Yes, oh, we have Montreal, Canada in here. Oh, I love it. Yes, I am right here. I am right here. Yes, honey. I cannot stand Colton. Oh my gosh. I'm like, they need to get him out. He needs to be up on the chopping block immediately. I cannot stand him. Hey, come on in. How are you? Yes, I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. He's so his attitude, he's so smug. Come on in, y'all. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Hey, y'all. Oh, we have Lisbon in the chat. I know that's right. Hey, y'all. I cannot stand Colton, y'all. Yes, we are all on the same page. We are all on the same page, honey. One band, one sound. Okay, we have LA. Hey, thank you so much. Honey, no, the way I'm over here, I am over here on Rena's side. Okay, I never thought I would see the day, but I'm like, I've forgotten all. Well, for right now, I'm putting all the Beverly Hills stuff that she did to the side, and right now I am firmly on Rena's side. I'm like, Rena, you better get Colton out of here because I am tired. He's got to go. He has got to go, honey. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Well, we're gonna have a good time. So I hope I hope that I can ease your working day for you. Okay. I hope that you can. By the time you get up, you know your clock out. You're like, okay. Oh wow, this live got me through the last few hours of work. Okay, so not to jump ahead, but I'm getting nervous for Rena. I won't be surprised if her time is gone, if her time is coming to an end, because Rena, I feel, is moving a little bit sloppy. I don't know. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous for Miss Rena. I don't know if I could see Rena being gone by next episode or episode 8. Okay. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, did you see Candace's new Arby's commercial? I sure did. Hold on. Candace did that. Candace's Arby's commercial is so good. Baby, let me tell you something. Traitors was the best move for her. I'm seeing so many people who did not like her on Potomac saying, you know what? I didn't give her a fair shot. I'm liking her. Candace, girl, whoever your agent is, they did their biggest one, baby, because girl, you are on a winning streak. I won't be surprised if she gets Dancing with the Stars after this. Honey, Candace killed that. Candace killed that Arby's commercial, killed it. I said, girl, I know that's right. It was so cute, so good. And then all the Potomac references, honey, she did that. I said, girl, come through and make your coin. I feel like it's so nice to see when good people are being vindicated. And it just shows me that what you go through is not in vain. Dealing with the foolishness of being assaulted, not getting an apology, them lying about her husband, the way they just got her off that show, the way they tore her up, and now to see her being vindicated in front of their faces, she's thriving while others are on the decline. I love it. I love it, honey. Yes. Let's go, Candace, honey. Yes, it's about time she got her flowers. Listen, just if you're going through a hard time, if it feels like people are against you and they're winning, just know, honey, that God sits high and he looks low, honey, and you will be vindicated. He will vindicate you. Do not ever think that the bad people are going to get away with it. They might get away with it for a little bit, but baby, vindication is coming. All right. Yes, she's in her winning season for sure. Hey, Jameer. Yes, honey. And Giselle and Ashley aren't doing anything outside of Potomac. Nobody would have them. Exactly. So this is vindication season, honey. She is being vindicated. Candace should remix Healing and Thriving with good vocals. Child, listen, honey, I'm serious, y'all. Don't ever be upset. If it feels like people are going against you and winning, don't worry. Don't worry, honey, because your time is going to be coming. I promise you. Nobody gets away with anything in this life. Nobody. So yes, now this is a redemption arc. Monique, take notes. Exactly. Okay. Baby, this episode had me on the edge of my seat. Also, Peacock, shame on y'all for not giving us 2 episodes. Now we're back to this 1 episode a week. I don't like that. Give me 2 episodes a week like y'all did last week, the week before last, and then the week before that. You gave us 3 episodes, then 2. Now we're back to 1. No, you. This show is too good to only get 1 episode a week. We need at least 2 episodes a week every single week. All right. Oh, you like the 1 episode per week. Okay. Listen, I'm very impatient. I like to know what's happening. I hate being left on a cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, give it to me all at once. Okay. Yes, honey. I was ready for those last episodes, those 2 episodes. Same. I can't do it either. We see each other. Yes, honey. Give me more. I need it. I need it. It builds the suspense, but I don't like the suspense. I need it right now. So give me the season, honey. I need 2 episodes, please. Okay, we see each other, y'all. We are all on the same page, honey. I like to sit and watch, child. Okay? Yes, honey, have a good snack and just sit back and, just lays on the couch, legs all, you're just legs up, just happy, a nice blanket and a nice little snack and some hot tea or some coffee, and watch at least 2 episodes. But 1 episode is not enough. I need more. Yes, I'm very impatient. Oh, season 3 is so forgettable. I forget about season 3. The season with Robin and Boston Rob and Bob the Drag Queen. I'm not going to hold you. Last season was boring. Dorinda, it was very boring to me. So I'm just like, yeah, like, no, it's no shade, but season 3 is very forgettable. But this season, baby, makes up for it because this season is everything. Now, y'all, just a few quick predictions of what I think is going to happen. I think Candace is playing this game flawlessly. But Candace, when you threw that food at Rob, the way I screamed, I could not stop laughing. Rob is I feel like Rob from Love Island, love him, but Rob, that move that you pulled at the round table was so risky, and Rob is giving that you're gonna end up winning, and you turn. I feel like Rob might turn on Candace and Rinna. I'm nervous. Rob, if Candace doesn't win, I think Rob's gonna win. Baby, I think it might. Yeah, it's giving that. It's giving that he's going to turn on Candace. It's giving that, and I'm getting nervous. I'm like, Rob's going to ruin it. Yes. Rob shouldn't have thrown Rinna under the bus. I don't trust him. Oh, I agree. Yes, Rob is a wild card. He is. Yes, nobody suspected her when. Now hold on. You know who I love. The duo that I love, Johnny and Tara Lipinski, the Olympic ice skating. The ice skating, the Olympians. I love their friendship. When Johnny said, yeah, let's get Candace to all vote for, I think Colton. And they were like, no, she wants to vote Ron out. But I love the fact they all think that she's a faithful. I said, oh, I love this. Baby. I was like, oh, they all think that Candace is a faithful. I said, oh, Candace is eating down. Candace is eating down, honey. Down. Oh my gosh, y'all. Candace, I hope that if Candace doesn't win, I won't be surprised if Candace gets to like the episode before the finale. Yes, Candace being the only traitor in a secret faithful alliance. Yes. Oh yes, Stephen Coletti from Laguna Beach. I think that he's gonna go far too. I love Stephen. I forgot about Stephen. Yes, you're right. They love Stephen too. He's like the leader of the faithfuls. Okay, wait. Okay, so I think that it's gonna be Stephen, Candace, Rob, maybe Johnny and Tara at the tail end. And then Mark from Dancing with the Stars, he's also really good too. She's going to win. I know it. That's my favorite part. They have no doubt she's a faithful. Yes, they love Candace down, honey. I'm not even cool on Rinna, but Rob played her. He did. I think Rob was in a tough position. He was friends with both Ron and Colton. It would look weird. Yes, no, you're right. He had no choice. But I will say, though, the fact that Rob did that so seamlessly, voting for Rinna, and nobody suspected anything. Rob, so I'm torn, right? Even though Rob had my heart pounding when he wrote Rinna's name down, I'm not going to hold you though. That was smart. And he played it off really well. Like you said, had he gone against them, they would have been like, wait a second, hold on. Why is he protecting Lisa Rinna? That's weird. So you're right. You're right. But I will say now, hold on. May I say this, y'all? When it comes to Ron, the comedian, we know that Ron gets voted off in this episode. Baby, y'all remember my critiques of Ron in the last live that we did for Traitors, where I was like, why did he snap at Dorinda? He was so rude. Well, come to find out, Ron's been doing all these interviews about, he had a really bad time. And when the cameras were off, he said that Dorinda was rude to him. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So that's why he snapped at Dorinda like that. Like, don't ask me about my effing family. Because I'm like, oh, now it's making sense. And y'all remember what I told y'all when I met Dorinda at BravoCon in 2023, she was very rude. So I was just kind of like, oh, so now it all tracks. So Ron, let me just say I was too hard on you in my last Traitors recap. I was going in. But my apologies. It makes sense why you snapped on Dorinda like that, because if she was rude to you and cursing you out and dogging you out off camera, then yeah, I get it. I get it. So yes, they said she was wilding on Caroline and Ron. I knew there was more to the story. Oh, Dorinda, the Karen came out allegedly. I feel bad for Ron. Now, I will say, when Ron and Rob were playing chess earlier before the challenge, that warmed me up to Ron. He seemed really like sweet and loving. So I was like, okay, like I actually felt bad for Ron when they voted him out. But yeah, honey. Rob was really torn. He was, I like Ron. He's a good person. I feel bad. And kudos to Rob for doing the right thing and sticking up for the underdog. Like that was touching. That was touching. They also said that Dorinda and Caroline had a huge argument that was edited out. I hate when they edit out what the good things we want to see. I agree. They should have. I'm surprised they took that out. But you know what I think? I feel like for some reason the network is trying to revamp Dorinda's image, and Dorinda already has a reputation of being rude and a drunk and belligerent. So I think that they're trying to cut out all the times where she's showing her behind, and they're trying to revamp and make her seem really sweet and lovely. Because if you think about it, right now, Dorinda looks so lovely. She's acting so sweet and nice. So I'm just like, oh wow, okay, maybe Dorinda, really isn't that bad. But finding out that she was a terror, she was hell on wheels when the cameras went down. Now I'm just like, oh girl, you haven't changed whatsoever, and I don't want to see you back on anything. Dorinda claimed was too on the nose for a Housewives show compared to it being about Traitors. They're definitely, I think that they want to revamp her image because they know that the public does not have the most favorable impression of her. Because let's be for real, Dorinda is still desperate for this fame. She is still clinging on to this C-list reality fame. She needs it for her self-esteem, and they know that. And they know that the public still has bad feelings for her last season on the show, the way she did Tinsley, the way she still can't get over being fired from the show. So it's a lot going on there, and they want to revamp her and make her palatable to the public. So she's very thirsty. No, I agree, but I think that in case they are thinking about bringing her on any Bravo show, or if they do have her on the new New York City reboot, I think that maybe they want to revamp it. I don't know. I think that Dorinda is so desperate to just get back on TV by any means possible. She's probably begging and pleading with NBC to cut out any bad scenes of her. And remember 2 years ago in 2024, there were talks that she was getting her own reality show about her life in the Berkshires, and it was going to be called like Bluestone Manor or something like that. It was supposed to be like some eight episode spinoff, and you see it went nowhere because we're in 2026. The news came out in 2024. But yeah, baby, I think that she wants back in. Bravo might be thinking about bringing her back on in some capacity, and they're trying to clean up her image. I agree. I agree. I saw several interviews with Ron. He said that she said terrible things to him. I totally believe him. Oh, I believe it too. I believe it. I believe it. Dorinda acts very belligerent. And when she gets some liquor in her, honey, she gets real nasty and talks real crazy to people. She's saying she's on pause. Is she that delusional? She's still saying that. She's still saying she's very delusional. But you know how, but I always tell y'all, a majority of these women need this show like they need like they need air to breathe. Some of these women have never felt cool, pretty, popular, sexy, worthy until they became famous. So her not being on this show, she's just like, and she's even said it herself that she's like addicted to the fame and she does not want to let it go. It's very sad. Yes. Yep. I agree with you. To her own detriment. I agree. I liked her when she hosted the girls trip. I'll never forget the girls trip season at Bluestone Manor when she had Vicky and Tamara hiding. I remember that. How long has she been on pause? She's been on pause now for what, 5 years or 6 years? She left. They fired her after season 12. So she's in season 12 was before COVID. That was 2019. So yeah, it's been 7 years that Dorinda's been on pause. So yes, being on the show is a drug to them. I agree. She's gonna beg to be back on Traitors again next season. I can see that. That I can see that. That's how desperate she is. And you see how every time she's at breakfast, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I made it another day." It's like, girl, you are, I mean, baby, you are clinging on to being on this show for dear life. The day that they murder Dorinda, she's gonna be bawling. And it's like, well, girl, be happy that you were on here longer than you were last season. Child, back to the manor she goes. She still thinks she's on pause after 7 years. She needs to wake up. She's delusional. But that's what desperation does to you. Desperation has you clinging on to hope that's not there. You know, desperation will have you forcing something to happen. She's desperate. She wants to believe it. She's going to still be talking about this, you know, if we're still around in 2036 with all that's going on in this world and in this country, with who's running things. Let me not even get started on all that. Shall we come here to have fun and not think about that for a few hours? A mess. But I digress. But yeah, if we're still around, she'll still be talking about this in 2036. Talking about she's still on pause 17 years later. Yes, honey, God willing. Yes, honey, God willing. Yes, Dorinda's just happy to be there and get some salmon in the morning. Oh my gosh. Yes, Garcelle and Candy are the only ones who left on their own terms and have prosperous lives outside of Real Housewives. Agreed. Not familiar with Dorinda, but sounds like she can be lumped with Colton and Michael Rappaport. Terrible people who should not have been casted. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, honey, it's been 87 years and I'm still on pause. The good folks on Reddit, child, they be clocking tea, so I wouldn't be surprised. And Dorinda's mouth is real nasty, honey. She goes real low, so it wouldn't surprise me if she brought that up. What's with the salmon in Ireland? They said it's good. They said that's the best salmon ever, honey. The way they're gobbling up that salmon every morning. Colton better leave this week. I hope so. I hope so. He's got to go. I was trying to wait for this week to get to watch 2 episodes at once. I'm so annoyed that they only did 1 episode last week. Same here. I need those 2. I need those 2 episodes. I can't with this 1 episode. Dorinda wind her way into another season. Exactly. Yeah, she goes to hell when she gets that liquor in her. Dorinda was extremely nasty when she hosted the girls trip. She was. But she had those women in line though. They didn't try her. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Candace said in the interview that someone is getting cussed out at the reunion and fans figured out that Candace follows everyone except Rob. Yes. One of y'all pointed that out last week about she doesn't follow Rob anymore. So something went down. So it's giving that Rob turned on her and Rinna, and she's pissed about it. Baby, when I tell you this Traitors reunion is going to be so good, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Hey, Hallie T. Lightwork. Thank you for the super chat. I knew there was more to the story. It looked like they edited it out. Thanks for your lives. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, there's always more to the story, especially with Dorinda. Colton's got to go, honey. Word on the street is Colton was scheduled to be on Watch What Happens Live tonight. Oh, well, they replaced him with Michael. So, I mean, they might as well have just had Colton on. Child, they're both horrible guests. Oh, eating a lobster and brie omelet. That sounds good. Now y'all got me thinking about salmon. At least we got the finale and the reunion on the same night. Oh, Dorinda got fired from New York because she was so belligerent that season. And her jealousy of Tinsley overshadowed everything. She was nasty. And it was clear that there is a problem. Miss Mamas was getting, if you remember season 12, she was out of her mind in season 12. John broke up with her. She said that she was moving. No, not moving. Yeah, she had moved to a new apartment. So she was heartbroken, single, upset, bitter, and she was so jealous of Tinsley, honey. I mean, baby, that jealousy just jumped out at every turn that season. She looked crazy. And then she was the way she screamed at Tinsley that season, and producers were like, you know what, girl, you're off your rocker. It's time for you to take a breather. And they put her on pause. Oh, baby. And so is Sonia. Let's talk about New York for just 2 seconds. Sonia was so jealous of Miss Tinsley. And I never understood when they would be like, how are you buying all these things? Where do you get all your money from? Tinsley comes from money. That was always such a dumb question. That was such a dumb accusation. They were like, well, how are you buying a $10,000 purse? Because her family's wealthy. What are we talking about? She had a wealthy ex-husband who gave her a great divorce settlement. What are we talking about here? They were all jealous of her. Sonia, Dorinda, it was somebody else too. They were all so jealous of her. Because I'm like, and Tinsley's too gracious to say, I grew up rich. But it's like she kept saying, hello, like y'all know my backstory now. Why y'all acting brand new? And I said, Tinsley, just say it. Nobody would think that you're gauche or tacky if you said, you guys know I'm from a rich family. Like, what are we doing here? I was waiting for her to say it, but she never said it. But I said, girl, I would say it for you. I'm rich. That's how I'm able to buy this. I was so annoyed. Yes, Tinsley's very old money. She sure was. They were so mean to her. I think she's either in California or I think Palm Beach. I know that she married a widower and now she's a mommy now to 3 kids and they're adorable. So she got her dream, honey. I'm very happy for her. But yes, honey, they were so jealous of Miss Tinsley. Yeah, Ramona was mad because Ramona was like, I don't understand how you think you're going to be a mother and you spend so much time on your appearance. I was like, girl, what does that mean? I said, not you jealous, girl. They couldn't take her. Yes, honey. And then she was younger than all of them. She was only in her early 40s. They were all late 50s, 60s. Ramona's almost 70. Baby, they could not take it. They were just like, they could not take it. She was the youngest. She looked good. She had all that money. She was dating. They couldn't take her. They could not take her. Oh, honey, it was jumping out. Yeah, it's very much Tamara and Gretchen. You said Dorinda's rich too, so I don't know why she was pressed. I think she was just mad about Dorinda, about Tinsley still having her youth, Tinsley having beauty. I'm gonna just leave it there. I think it was that. I think it was she had the whole package. And let me just, honey, she had them panini pressed. Charrisse and Jackson were on Sherri Shepherd's show today discussing what happened between Jackson and Ashley. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Why are we still talking about this? And I'm sorry, Charrisse, but you're not embarrassed to still be harping on this? Enough already. Sherri Shepherd, did she run out of gas? That's the best she could do? She had them on to talk about that? Really? Charrisse, I hope you enjoy this press run. And Jackson, I hope that you're enjoying the free promotion. Make the most of it. Milk it, honey. Oh my, yeah, baby, are they? Baby, they are milking this cow to death, honey. The udders are all dried up. They are milking the hell out of this. My God. Oh my gosh. You said, Wendy Williams would never. No. Some elders just be nasty and singing to the younger folks so they remind them of what the lies they wish they had. Yes, very. That's a different conversation for a different day, honey. But that is so true. It's the truth. What a late interview. That was like a month ago. Charrisse thinking she's about to be full-time next season. Charrisse wants to come back to the show so bad. I agree. What more can they say? I agree. You said that auntie is desperate. Maybe he'll get some modeling jobs out of this. Exactly. Bring Clarissa back and bring her 28,000 back, honey. Are they even making money off of it? Just looking like losers. Oh my gosh. Let this story die because Ashley does not need to come back. I agree. Oh no. Are you serious? Yes, girl, a whole mess. And of course, there's a picture of Sherri is all over Jackson. Do I need to pull this clip up? Because you know I cannot stand when Sherri does that. That desperation act drives me insane. I cannot stand the way she hits on men and shoots her shot with men. It drives me up the freaking wall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all know how to make me upset today. Oh, very much desperado. Pull it up, please. All right, hold on. Oh my gosh. She was doing all that. She's rubbing all over him, all that dumb stuff. I don't know why she does that. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the clip. Sherri TV. Okay, I see it right here. Wait, hold on. So I'm on Sherri's Instagram page and I see the highlights. But let me see if I can get the clip of her rubbing all over him. Hold on, y'all. I hate how Sherri does that. Let me just copy and paste it. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I don't know why we're still talking about this though. And Charrisse, what does that say about you? It says that you're not that interesting where you're only getting booked to talk about this scandal. That I forgot about it. Y'all. I cannot stand when Sherri does that. Okay, y'all, I just got the clip. Let me just extract it and put it in here to give you all. Thank you. You guys are very patient. Okay, wait, here. Okay, here we go. Okay.
World been like since the romance between Ashley Darby and your son Jackson since it came out?
It's been a whirlwind, Sherri.
Oh my gosh.
A whirlwind.
When Ashley said that to you about the kissing, how did you stay composed when you found out?
You know, Ashley does a lot on TV.
Okay.
So I really didn't believe her.
All right.
I didn't. And so I'm waiting for the joke. And then when she said my son, initiated it, I know my child.
Right.
He didn't initiate nothing, honey.
Oh.
Now, something happened. She initiated it.
Oh, so Ashley was the one.
She had to.
Okay.
She had to.
You think it was just for storyline that Ashley?
Yeah, I mean, what woman would do this just for general purposes? We don't do that, Sherri.
Okay, that's what I was like.
don't.
Girl code the son. I was like, we need to get in the car and roll up.
Honey,
that's what I was
honey, my friends were ready to roll up.
To roll up, girl. You handled it so gracefully.
Yeah.
So y'all, that was a bit of the clip. Yes, Sherri is that desperate for guests. It is very corny. Charrisse sounds so dumb. I mean, I don't know, for her to say that she had friends ready to pull up about this whole thing. Well, who knew? The way you were sitting up there laughing about it at lunch, I don't know. Charrisse, you've got to let this go. It's embarrassing, Sherri. I don't know why you booked Charrisse to talk about this. It's old news. We're entering February, next week? January's over. This happened the episode came out in December. We're over it. It's a new year. It's a new day. We're approaching a new month. Let it go. Let the mouse go. Exactly. I know it's weird. It's really weird. Charrisse always looks so disheveled on the show. It's bizarre. You said Charrisse, you're not that far off from her, practically parading her son and the issue. Also using that photo of him too. Girl, just a mess. Sherri has nothing interesting either. Why that picture of him? I'm screaming stuff like he is fine. Ready to roll up, but she on TV giggling about it. Exactly. Charrisse just wants us to see her new wig, honey. Whirlwind, worldwide, gone with the wind. Very embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Jackson was born in 97. Sherri was born in 67. Oh gosh. Hi, Brooke. I just saw that you were on a live. As a mom of adult sons, I would never discuss her intimate life one way or the other. That's just nuts. Well, okay, so you didn't miss it. We're still on it, but over here we kind of like segue and go off the beaten path. So I always laugh. This is not the channel for you if you want me to just like keep it streamlined. I'm very streamlined when I do pre-recorded recaps, but on a live, honey, we just go all over, around and around the mulberry bush. So we kind of made our way to talk about Charrisse on Sherri Shepherd's show today with her son. Yes, and we take detours and everything. We always get sidetracked. No, we do. Yes, honey, exactly. Y'all know how we operate by now, honey. She's gonna ride this until the wheels fall off. I see why Levette left. Now, come on. All right now. Don't let's not get crazy here. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are so funny. Brooke, you were mentioned on Kempire's Live. A lot of love shown for you. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm happy to hear that because I had heard yesterday that somebody super chatted Kempire bashing me. So I said, wow, well, I'm happy that today I'm getting some love because they said yesterday they were shading me. Oh, you see it? Wait a minute, glasses. Exactly. You finally watched that live with Levette. Oh, honey, you saw how Levette is impatient, honey. And Levette hasn't been back since. Levette has not been back since. I said, wow. I said, my God, honey. So now, back to the Traitors, y'all. I know. Super trying to talk down on someone is insane. I agree. Well, I love y'all right back. Wait, which live was it? About what? Yes, no, I was just told that I think in the Kempire's Potomac live, one of y'all told me at the top of my live yesterday that somebody talked badly about me. They shaded me in the super chat they gave him. I said, what in the world? So, child, I love Kempire, but I guess some of his subscribers they don't like me, child. I don't know. Oh gosh. So, I love y'all right back. You said, oh yeah, they did. Were you in the chat? I don't know what they could be saying, but whatever, child. They said your lives are too long. So is everybody else's. My peers' lives are just as long. And no one's saying you have to watch. And imagine spending your hard-earned money to shade me about my lives that you don't have to watch on another content creator's page. Like you're weird. So my lives are too long and they're a loser. So run and tell that they're a loser. So you're not forced to watch. Baby, exactly. It's just like, yes, honey, we good over here in the light, okay? Child, if a live is too long for me, I skip to what I want to hear. Exactly. Oh, thank you. You're right. You're right. Some people are just, you're right. Let me stop. In 2026, I'm not going to address the hate and the foolishness. I'm not, because it's taking away from the experience, and it's not fair for y'all who support and are loving to have to be lumped in with the haters and the losers and the trolls, right? So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not going to give them any more attention, any more energy, because that's what they want. So yeah, whatever that means. Exactly. So exactly, honey. If they don't like you, tell them to get in line. Exactly. Tell them to get in line. Get in line, honey. Get in line, baby. Okay, get in line, child. And okay, and you don't like my lives, you don't like me, and the world is still spinning, the traffic's still backed up, the bills are due, and the McChickens are still flying off the grill. So like, baby, you ain't stopping no show over here. Okay, and still we rise. Exactly. And I know Kempire checked them, like, okay, like you talking about me to my friend in real life. Does that make sense to you and your pea brain? Like, it's embarrassing. Exactly, honey. Tell them to worry about a tuna sub. Exactly. Honey, they haven't had a tuna sub in years, honey. They haven't had a tuna sub in years. Oh, you said they have a sticky note on their white refrigerator saying, hop on my mama's couch and talk about Brooke. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. Exactly. Yes, honey, they ain't stopping no show over here, honey. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. Oh, please. Brooke, your lives are amazing. Thank you. Not long and not short either. They are perfect. You review while interacting with us perfectly. F them. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So spell tuna sub backwards, and then you'll realize. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. Yeah, you know he said that. I can hear him right now. He was probably like, are you okay? Oh gosh. Yes, it's the best part. It's the best part talking to y'all. And y'all are hilarious. Like, y'all, the jokes, it is like Comedy Central, honey. It's Def Comedy Jam. Baby, this is Comic View. This is everything. The way y'all go in, like, we have such a good time. It really is a special community. Okay. Oh my, yeah, yes. I am screaming. Oh my gosh. Honey, the chat is always lit. I just figured it out. Blushes. Okay, yes. Yes, honey, we have a good time in these lives, honey. Exactly. We sure do. Your lives are like 2026 at the Apollo. Yes, honey. But child, let me tell you, honey, I told y'all, Jameer has haters, trolls coming for him a few days ago in the SLC live. So we not paying no attention to the haters. So if you a hater, just watch in the background and leave us alone. So, oh gosh. Ooh. Yes, you're right. That's exactly. No, you're right. You're right, honey. I'm here for y'all, not them. So, oh my gosh, you had to literally spell it backwards. I'm done. Oh gosh, yes, honey. And Jameer read them down too, honey. Back to Mama's basement with Fruity Pebbles. So y'all, okay. So back to Traitors. So did anybody feel like at breakfast, Lisa Rinna was doing a bit too much when she was like, does anybody want the eggs? I was like, Rinna, I don't know. I feel like Rinna is moving very sloppy. And then you have Colton at the table saying to Dorinda, I think it's Rinna. I think it's to Dorinda, I think it's Rinna. I think it's her. Like, keep your eye out on her. She's acting weird. Oh, let me say this. The challenge, those challenges would have certain challenges I would have to pass. Being in that cabin where there's like a Ouija board and they had to find those cryptic answers and then going to the coffin, I would have said, can I please take a medical leave of absence or something? Like, can we skip this challenge? Because I could not have done it. They would have had to just banish me because I would have said, guys, I had to forfeit. I couldn't do it. Like, certain challenges. Yes, honey. I was watching with my eyes closed like this. Like, certain challenges I would not be able to do. Now, hold on. I don't know if this is true or not. One of y'all told me I got some tea that Travis Kelce's mom, she had gotten a medical clearance from like all the challenges. So my thought is, if that's true, then what was the purpose of her even coming on the show? And it's a good thing that she did get eliminated so early on, because that would not have worked for her to have a medical clearance with all the challenges. Like, it's like, girl, why did you join the show? Then you knew what it was. That was so silly. So, yeah, I don't know. I was just hearing that. Yeah, she should not have been on the show. Yeah, they said that. The secret traitor was a wash. I agree. So, no, listen. Baby, I would have had my Bible with me and I would have just said, respectfully, Alan, I have to sit this one out. I'm gonna be right at that castle eating salmon. And I would have walked back and they would have had to just murder me or banish me the next night and sent me home, honey, because I would have said, I'm not doing this challenge. The secret traitor was poorly trained. Right, like, why are you here? They really wasted the secret traitor. She couldn't have done anything. Exactly, like the episode before, episode 5, when they had to dig in that well with all the water and then pick up and carry those statues back over to the fountain. She wouldn't have been able to do that. So I'm like, girl, what was the point of you coming on the show? Because all those challenges are strenuous. You have to be strong, physically fit, agile. Even if you're not like super young, you have to be young enough to be able to do it. Like Dorinda and them are, she's in her 50s. Like, she can still move and run. But Donna Kelsey was 74, 75, and she got a medical clearance. I'm like, girl, you picked the wrong show. I know when they said America's Mother, I said, America's who? So, yes, okay. We see each other, honey. I am screaming. Wasn't there an old guy last season he participated? Well, yeah, he was in good shape. But apparently Donna, I guess she wasn't, because Miss Mama said she has a doctor's note and she can't participate in any of the challenges. So, yes, the UK one, they have older people, but those folks, they're ready to go. Mama Kelsey looked like doctor's note, doctor's orders. I'm gonna sit right here with a little portable chair and I'll watch you guys from afar. Yes, honey, she had her doctor's note that said nope. So, yes, honey, we are agile over here. So did Dr. Eugene write the note? Oh, Donna's a fame junkie. Well, yeah, she kept saying that it's nice to be known. She wants to be known too. She wants a slice of fame herself. I said, baby, when I tell you everybody wants to be famous, honey. I said, honey, Donna said, it's enough about the boys. It's about me now. But again, I mean, I understand that, ma'am, but my good sis, I don't know why you joined this show where it's a whole bunch of strenuous activity. And, I don't know if you could even walk half a mile. You had doctor's orders that you couldn't participate. So why did you join this show? Okay, the desperado of it all, honey. Yes, Donna should have been on Family Feud. But you know what though? She feels like, I want to be on a show that's really popular, that it's a huge deal in pop culture. Family Feud is cute, but Traitors is Emmy award winning. It's the show to be on right now, and she wanted to be on the hot show. Okay, go to The Price is Right. You said Donna gave Donna did give nothing, honey. She wasn't even believable. Now hold on. That one episode when they first got there, and when Donna was eating the food and Donna had her legs all sprawled out, I said, Donna, this is how you sit and eat your food. Donna was giving us an old gangster. I said, she legs all open. I said, Donna, what is this? Oh my gosh. They gave Donna Secret Traitor out of pity. I agree. They did. It was definitely, okay, you're Travis and Jason Kelsey's mom. We're going to make you the Secret Traitor. But it was a flop to me. That's like the only chop of the season. Yes, Donna's facial expressions took me out. She was so obvious. They should have made Colton a Secret Traitor. I agree, or even Natalie. Child. You said Donna gives that she was an athlete before to me for some reason. Maybe in her youth, but not now. If she had doctor's orders that she couldn't participate, it was a big flop. It was a huge flop. I heard the UK Secret Traitor was way better. Okay, I need to get back on because I watched the first 2 seasons of the UK, Traitors UK. It was phenomenal. Her and Reba would do great together. Oh, imagine Sutton's mom, Reba. You said, go on Drag Race, Donna. Yes, honey, a judge on America's Next Got Talent. Or she'd be good on like worst cooks of America, something like give something cute like that. But her being on Traitors, I just said, what are we doing, Donna? What are we doing here? So yes, the Masked Singer is more her speed. I agree. Now, one part that irritated me so bad when they came back to the castle and Colton pulls Rinna to the side and he's like, hey, I want to make it to the end with you. So I'll protect you at the round table and you protect me at the turret. And he was trying to get her to admit that she was a traitor. Rinna, I felt like, played this off really well when she was like, what are you talking about? I'm a faithful. Now, Rinna, I think that you guys made a big mistake by not murdering Colton a while ago. In my opinion, I feel like Colton was onto you really early. But I think around episode 3, you should have murdered him instead of Monet. I was annoyed when you murdered Monet. I think that Monet was very valuable in the game. I think that had you kept Monet in the game, I mean, even though Monet did say your name, he thought that you were a traitor at one point. I don't think that he was going to be on you to the same extent as Colton is on your behind, in my opinion. Yes, he's so smug. He is so smug. He's very smug. Lisa needs to get more animated. I agree. I think Rinna should have ran back and told people of that conversation. Yes, I agree. The fact that she held on to it, I was like, Rinna, like, go back and spread the word. Now, when they get to this round table, we see that the votes are split, honey. We have half for Ron, half for Lisa Rinna. At one point, I thought that Rinna was going home. I said, Rinna, girl, I think it might be over for you. But baby, we see that we get one more vote and Ron is out. Now we see that Rob voting for Rinna. I know it was a betrayal, but that was actually his best bet because like one of y'all said, had Rob gone after, had he protected Rinna, it would have looked suspicious and would have put a target on his back. So yeah, I think that Rob was in a really tough position and he did make the right decision going after Rinna because he knows how ruthless Colton is and him and Colton are friends. Colton's a good ally to have right now, especially him being a traitor. So I feel like he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. I wanted to Rinna out so bad. It would have shifted the game. But I feel like this makes it even juicier, the fact that Rob voted for Rinna and Rinna's still here. And now how do they navigate in the turret when it comes time to banding together? Now, when Candace threw that piece of food on Rob for what he did, I was yelling so loud. I said, oh, she was pissed. She was pissed, honey. You said Ron shut him down nicely. I feel like he will. Am I the only one not sad that Ron was voted out? I mean, I'm kind of, listen, remember, when hearing that Ron wasn't treated right off camera makes me upset. I feel sorry for him. But when I was watching and not knowing all the backstory, I didn't really feel any way either about him being voted out. I was like, okay. I mean, it was coming. When he was, the way he was going after Portia, episode 2, I knew that his time was limited. I'm actually surprised that he stayed this long, because if we're being honest, I thought that Ron was going to be eliminated. What episode did Tiffany get eliminated? Either 3 or 4. So the fact that he stayed on for 6 episodes, that's actually good. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't want it, though. I'm glad they could finally move on from voting for him every time. I agree. And I think that Candace voting for Ron every single episode, that makes it perfect. Like, she's playing a perfect game, in my opinion, because they were all like, okay, we already know that Candace is going to go for Ron. So I feel like perfection. Nobody suspects her. She's been consistent from day one. Every week it's sorry, Ron, I have to vote for you. So she's been consistent. So now it's like, okay, I think that Candace has solidified her being a faithful. No, Portia was eliminated episode 2. So she was literally there for 2 nights and then gone. So, yes, that was a good move for Candace. I agree. I think Candace is going to win. I asked her, I was like, Candace, do you win? She was like, girl, I can't tell you that. But I don't know. The way I just feel like Candace either wins or she is in the finals. So here's my thing. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you my theory. I think that Candace and Rob make it to the final end with somebody else who's a faithful. And remember how CT and Trishelle, they turned on MJ in season 2? That was nasty work. I think that Rob is going to turn on Candace at the very end, where like she almost gets the money and then doesn't. I think he's going to pull what CT and Trishelle did to MJ. I get that. No, I'm praying that she wins too. Yeah, I think she's making it to the last episode. But I think that Rob is going to either F everything up by turning on her at the last minute, so he doesn't split the money with her. I think Rob will betray Lisa and Candace in favor of Colton. I can see that. You think Rob wins. Oh my gosh. I was heated for MJ because what they did was not right. That was evil. That they all knew that MJ was a faithful. That was so evil. I mean, for you to make it to the tail end like that, all they had to say was, okay, yep, we're all faithfuls. Let's split the money. And when CT and Trishelle turned on her, that was evil. I hope Candace makes to the finals with Colton and Rob. Oh, so wait, maybe she does. And then they both turn on her and then they eliminate her. And then Rob and Colton are like, okay, let's split the money. You trust me, right? And then Rob ends up winning the whole thing. Oh, I will be sick to my stomach if that's what happens. I'll be sick to my stomach if she makes it to the tail end and then they vote her off. Colton and Rob are in an alliance. Yes. Bros, before you know the rest is that mentality. Rob is not fooling me with his fake sentiment. I turn on her too for 28,000. Y'all better stop it. I called Rob turning on Lisa and Candace weeks ago. You might be right. I hope Rob doesn't turn on Candace, not after his stint on Love Island. I'm praying that he doesn't. That's how those two play the challenge too. Yeah, they do. That would be gaggy. It would be gaggy, but I'd be so upset. Yep. If a traitor makes it to the end, they get the money. The only way a faithful gets the money is if they go with the other faithfuls. Yep. The way the season 1 winner, Sherri from Survivor, the way she played everybody. And then at the end, they were like, okay, do you trust me? Let's split the money. And baby, they said, sorry, she's the traitor. She gets the whole entire pot. That was crazy. She had them all fooled, honey. They were all gagged. Colton needs to go. I don't want him to win. I agree. Brooke and I are connected. I just wrote that. See, yes, we see each other, honey. We're on the same wavelength. I could see it being Candace, Colton, and Rob in the finals. Yes, same here. Imagine Candace wins and Ashley finally gets her pink slip after this reunion. The world will be healed. From your lips to God's ears. That would be phenomenal. Oh, her name is pronounced like Sherri. Oh, thank you. Sorry that I butchered her name. Honey, I actually felt bad for them. I actually felt bad for them because, yeah, they were hurt. And Miss Mama did not care whatsoever. She said, I have to do what I have to do, honey. Ooh. They were bitter. Yeah, they were. Because she was ruthless. But I said they can't be upset. It is just a game. And also, if the shoe were on the other foot, they would have done the same thing too. They need to do an all housewives season. Oh, that would be fun. She said, yes, honey, I got to get this watch. Like Nene said, I still got to get this watch though, honey. So yeah, she played the game. She did. I give Red 2 more episodes before she gets banished. I agree. That's how you play the game. Rob is very calculated. He was a menace on Love Island. He will turn on the traitors. Yeah, I remember season 6, honey, of Love Island. I remember Mr. Rob, honey, the way he did Leah. And then he did the other girl who liked him from Casa, Andrea, a mess. Sherri played the best game ever. She did. She was a stellar Survivor player and never was able to win. So her winning trades was her victory. Oh, she didn't win Survivor. I thought she did. The way she played a great game on Traitors, I just knew she won Survivor. I'll be cackling to the bank. Y'all will be all right. I didn't feel bad for them. Yep, she played it beautifully. I did feel bad for MJ. Yeah, I felt bad for MJ too. That wasn't right. The winner of UK Traitors was also on Love Island season 6. Which one? Oh, yes, he was. Yes, he was. Kaylor, Kaylor's boyfriend who cheated on her in Casa. Yes, he was. He was on, I watched that season. She was good on Big Brother too. The Faithfuls were starstruck and that led Sherri to a win. Yes. Because it was Kyle from Summer House was on that season. You had a lot of other celebrities, but people were starstruck by. Yes. Yeah, and she wasn't starstruck by anybody. She was very normal, very level-headed, did not let it deter her, and she had her eyes on the prize, honey. Yes, Aaron, thank you. No, I was just corrected that it was Sherri. So I thought it was Siri too. But listen, I don't want to butcher anybody's name. Yes, I love Maura's outfits too. I think Maura is going to get far. I think that I could see Maura making it to like maybe episode 10 or 11. If there are 12 episodes, I see Maura making it far. I like Maura a lot. Yes, they did look at her like that. They did. They sure did. They did look at her. I know exactly they did look at her like that. They did. They looked at her exactly. They did. Yep. Oh, you don't like Maura? I can't wait till she leaves. Oh no. Oh no, honey. No, I have no desire. Listen, I work out, I'm fit, I'm in good shape, but some of those challenges where you have to be buried in a coffin, they're throwing dirt on you, you're in an abandoned cabin where you have Ouija boards and all that. No. No, thank you. No, thank you, honey. I'm a pass on that one. In the words of Aretha Franklin, honey. They have a nice breakfast spread, but I don't even like breakfast like that. So it's cute, a cute bagel, some lox, and some cream cheese, cool. But I don't care for breakfast like that. No, thank you. Oh, I'm screaming. I am screaming, honey. Yes. Child. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the floating coffins. No, thank you. Yes, you have yeah, you got to deal with roaches being thrown on you, and they have that they last season they had to crawl out of that house, and they had mice coming at them. No, thank you. I don't know. I can't do that. No, thank you. Yes, honey, I can get a good brunch around the way. I don't need to go do Traitors for a good brunch. Yes, honey, I am too. Yes, yes, we see each other, Steven. We see each other. I'm too high maintenance for that. Oh, I hope you had I'm glad you're back. I hope you had a good time at your cousin's wedding, right? You said you were in the Dominican Republic. So, and you missed a few more inside jokes. We've added some more inside jokes to the lore. So, just an FYI. And the good folks are trying to come after Jameer too, child. So, yeah, you missed a lot. But I'm happy that you're back. I hope you had a good vacation. Yeah, they had that one challenge. They had to crawl out of this abandoned cabin, and they had to go through these tunnels, and Alan's pouring like mice and roaches on them and all sorts. I said absolutely not. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm too no. I just crawling all over you. Just no, thank you. Yeah, I don't do bugs, child. They do that every year. It's so gross. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta catch up. You gotta play catch up. Oh yes, child. Just a lot going on. Brooke, you would have the fashions, honey. Oh no, I would for sure. But I don't need to showcase fashions when you're getting stuff thrown at you and dumped in water, and no thank you. Yeah, I can't do that. I would have gotten sent home after the rats and roaches. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then it's like, okay, so what if you get bitten up? Can you sue the network for getting bitten up? Like, because we'll have a problem. We will have a problem if I develop a rash or some infection because something bit me doing a dumb challenge. I'll be pissed. Johnny had his head and face covered. He sure did. Child. Oh, I'm a little late, but I saw in an interview where Rob C said Candace had been talking about doing a conga line from the beginning of the show. That's why nobody was suspicious of it. Oh, see, she's smart. Baby, Candace is playing a flawless game. That's how you do it. No wonder nobody batted an eye when she just said, let's do a conga line. That's how you do it. That's how, oh, she was smart. She was smart. Oh my gosh. Is there a family competition show you would do? Password, Family Feud, like a fun show like that. Amazing Race, The Mole. Nothing that's too strenuous. Well, here's a fun fact. Do you remember the Dr. Oz show? We were invited to be on the show, my mom and I can try to find you the clip now. If you Google it on YouTube, you might find it. But it's fun. And also another fun fact, him and my dad went to school together. So he remembered my dad. He remembered, like, it just a small world, right? That's neither here nor there. But we went on Dr. Oz's show. This was years ago, and we had to play a game. It was a mother-daughter duo, and we had to play a game where it was like a memory sharpening exercise, and we had to play a competition game where we had to spell words backwards. And the winner won a free trip. And my mom and I won. We won a free trip to Marco Island on the Dr. Oz show. If I can find the clip, I will. If I can find the clip, I'll post it for you guys to see. Yeah. And like when I tell you I was in college, when I went back for the next semester, it was right before my third year of college. I was like on my way going home, right? It was like in May, college. The school year ends in like May in college, right? So I remember when I came back to school in the fall. They're like, oh my gosh, Brooke, I saw you. That is so cool. Like everybody, like my professors, like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. Like you're famous. Like it was really cool. Yeah. And yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it was so cool. Yep. And when I was really little, because you guys know my mom was a model, right? And she was still modeling when we were little. And when me and my brother were like 4 and 5, remember like all those talk shows like Montel Williams and Ricky Lake and all that? Montel Williams was doing a special on, are you sure that your kids wouldn't talk to strangers if you left them for a few minutes? We were in that episode, and I remember that day. I was like, Mom, like, where are we going? We were in Central Park. There were all these cameras set up, and I was like, what's going on? My mom wouldn't tell us. My parents wouldn't tell us, and I remember they like left us like by this like swing set or whatever have you. I'll never forget. Me and my brother are swinging, but we're like, where are our parents, right? So this like guy comes out of the bushes and he's like, hi kids, do you want ice cream? And he has a $50 bill in his hand. And I remember I like shook my head yes. And then like my brother was just like, no, like this isn't right. Like don't talk to strangers. And the next thing you know, this camera crew comes out. My mom and dad are crying like, oh my gosh, they said yes to the stranger. Like it was the funniest thing. I remember going to school the next day, the following week, and everybody had seen the episode already. And my teacher was like, oh my gosh. And like, it was like the funniest thing ever. So yeah. So I didn't mean to get off on a tangent, but yeah, I can't believe I remembered that. But if you look up the Montel Williams show, kids talking to strangers, you might say, oh my gosh, that girl looks like Brooke. That little girl looks like Brooke. So yeah, if I can find the episode, I will put it on and I'll show you guys. So yeah, honey, they got me, honey. They got me. Don't do me. Y'all have me screaming today, honey. I was about to get taken, honey, for $50 and an ice cream cone. But it was so funny. You said little Brooke said she got to get this ice cream. Brooke fell for the $28,000 ice cream. But then I remember though, when it happened, when I saw my parents crying, then I started crying. My brother started crying. So then they kept all that in there. So if you see the episode, you're going to see this black family just crying. Because I was like, what's going on? I didn't know that we were on a show. I didn't know what was happening. My mom, they didn't say anything to us. So yeah, so I was like, I'm like, I didn't mean to say yes. Like I was just scared. I didn't know what to do. So yeah, it was. Little Brooke had her hand out already to receive, honey. If I can find that, yes, honey, you said your brother wasn't going to let it happen, period. Exactly. Yeah, it's a good lesson, though. It is a good lesson. It's a good lesson. So the ice cream must have had a David Yurman bracelet around the cone. Oh, my gosh. They were just like, I remember saying, I'll never do it again. And I was just scared. And they're like, no, it's okay. Don't worry. But they just reiterated though, like, just make sure that, you don't do it. And then I remember when the episode aired, I remember after it aired, Montel Williams called us up to come back and talk about, because the episode was a really high rated episode. So I remember we were in the audience and Montel Williams called us up and he was like, they played the clips of us crying. And then he asked me, he was like, has any stranger approached you now? Would you do that again? I was like, no, I'll never do it again. I would never, I won't ever do that. I remember I started like crying like on stage and he was like, no, it's okay. Like it was just a test. But yeah, he was really nice. Just, yeah, that was a really funny moment. $50 in an ice cream sounds like Potomac Child. It's getting weird, but I gotta get this ice cream though. I know y'all are so funny. Yes, honey. Y'all are sitting up here making fun of me, honey. You said I was in the audience of the Tonight Show back in 2018. I spotted myself when rewatching it back home. Oh, I love that. I love that. A lot of us kids used to go for that ice cream. No, it's true. Why would they put you on the spot? I would have been crying too. Exactly. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. You know, child, listen, get out of my head. I said, baby, there is somebody right now. There is some troll right now searching the whole thing up feverishly, trying to thinking they're exposing something. Some clip of me when I was in college and a little kid on TV. So let them search away, child. No, I know. No, I know you're not. I know you're not. But I do know that there is somebody out there with ill intentions who's searching this up right now. So, and I guess they're going to talk about it in a group chat or something, child. So, yes, honey, you know it. You go to the Maury and Steve Wilkos show every year and see myself on the replay. I know that's right. Yes. Yeah. Wendy's team looking for that right now, honey. They're going to say she won $50 ice cream. That's class. Ooh, yes, honey. Oh, honey, I have lived, honey. Yes, honey, I have lived. Let me smoke my cigar, honey. I've lived 20 different lives. Do you hear me? On my short time on this planet, I can honestly say I have lived many different lives. Literally, if I wrote a book right now on my life, you'd be like, wait, what? Yes, honey, I have some stories. Baby, I have some stories. If I released a book right now, it would be a New York Times bestseller. Okay. Child. Y'all have me screaming so bad. I am screaming. Oh, yes, honey. When I tell you, yeah. Listen, you already know they're remixing it and putting a nasty spin on it to when I was a little girl, honey, 7 years old, and you already know they're gonna sit up there and lie and twist it and say something horrible. Just evil people. Yes, they're gonna say she'd been elitist since she was a kid, honey. You know it, baby. You know it. You know it, honey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all have me screaming, honey. I just hollered. Baby, you know it, honey. Oh, somebody's day is made, honey. Somebody's day is made right now. Said, look at her. Look at her. Couldn't stand her then. Look at her. Oh my gosh, honey. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. First long time watcher, first live chat ever. Oh, hey. So you've been seeing the foolery, saying hello and showing my name so we can become acquainted, child. I know that's right. Yes, come on. The way this chat keeps me laughing. Y'all got me crying. Well, honey, you know how folks are. Okay. Y'all know how evil some people are, honey. They're gonna sit up there and find that Montel Williams clip and say something crazy. Oh, exactly. About to release call. It's not even tea. I was 7 years old. There's no tea on a 7-year-old. Yes, exactly. You said you've been that girl. I remember the story you told us about how you sang Genie in a Bottle at a talent show. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. It was my 4th grade talent show. And when I tell you, my teacher was like, can you pick a different song? And I was like, no, like, what's wrong with it? And I went up there, honey, I was shaking my little hips and everybody was like, my dad had his camcorder out or whatever. He had the camera out. My mom was like, that's my girl. And I'm singing. And now looking back on it, I'm like, oh, I should have picked a different song. But I didn't know anything. I was a little girl. I was a little girl, a mess. Child. Oh, Tea on a Barbie Dream House. Okay, I love that song and that album. Wait, you said they're gonna add text say you were 14? Baby, they're gonna say I was 21 and I'm 2'2", little baby, little pigtails and baby teeth. They're gonna say I was 21 years old, honey, about to be taken for a ride in some ice cream. The haters gonna put some AI, put some CGI and say I was 21 years old when I was 7. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. We are all on the same page, honey. Oh my God. Y'all have me screaming. Yes. Honey, I was so proud of I was doing all this and doing this. I was just, listen, honey, I always had a big personality. I just knew what I wanted to do. Nobody was going to tell me anything, to my own detriment sometimes. But yeah, I was not letting anybody get in my way. Okay. So. Oh my gosh. Get out. Get out. They're going to spin it and say that I was the one offering $50 in ice cream. They're gonna add a cigar. They're gonna add a cigar, some sunglasses to the video, and say I was sitting up there offering little kids. Oh my gosh! Oh, y'all have me screaming so bad, please. Oh my gosh, y'all have me in tears today, baby. They're gonna sit up there. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. When I tell y'all oh yes, they're gonna say that, honey. They saw that I was walking with a trench coat and everything, honey, trying to lure the kids away. Oh gosh. You said you were singing Contagious at recess. Oh my gosh. Offering them dreams in the words of Phaedra. Okay, honey. Walking around offering 28K to the kids, honey. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. Y'all have me in tears today. Oh gosh. Ooh. Now, guys, I do want to talk about something. Shout out to y'all, because some of y'all follow me on TikTok, right? When I tell y'all, I just love y'all so much. The way I was howling, one of y'all tagged me in the interview with Carlos King interviewed Iyanla Van Zant. You know we have a lot to say about Iyanla over here. I watched the interview. I watched, it was a 48-minute interview. I watched 30 minutes, right? So I didn't see this part that was clipped. Girl, this is the bus driver conversation part 2, and Iyanla is still not changing her stance. I'm going to play it right now for you, okay? We got to talk. We got to talk. To the subscriber who follows me on TikTok, and you tagged me in this to talk about, God bless you. I'm so happy you tagged me in this because I didn't see this part of the interview. Hold, please.
Less money than them, and there seems to be this dynamic that isn't working. Some women are saying the men are jealous of them. The men are saying you're emasculating me.
Words of the late, great El Hajj Malik Shabazz, also known as Malcolm X. We've been tricked, hoodwinked, bamboozled. Because that thing about you got the money so you get to run it, that's not who we are.
As women.
As black people.
Go ahead now.
We totally out of order. That's not who we are. Because your great-great-great-grandmother may have worked in the kitchen or in the big house so she could put some biscuits or cotton or sugar down in her apron to bring it home to feed hubby and the kids. Or he may have been out and she may have been out in the field and would share the cotton she picked or the beans that she picked so that everybody could get paid. My point is that we have embraced a culture that has nothing to do with who we are as a people and how we measure our value and our worth nowadays. It has nothing to do with who we are. So yeah, in a male-dominated society where men get to oppress women because they make the money and she stay home barefoot and pregnant, that don't have nothing to do with us, because we was barefoot and pregnant in Africa and happy to have that baby so it could go out there and work the fields and do the thing and bring the money home to the community.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you barefoot and pregnant, you less than me. It's going on. And I'm going to say this and I'll probably get hate mail. Just no death threats, because I have to raise my great-grandson. Don't kill me. You can hate me. You don't have to kill me. But those people are doing with that, I have the money, I run the roost. You do what I say. Tell me how that's different than the leadership of this country right now. How is it different? What's the distinction that we can make between them having the money and the power and emasculating and running and what we see as the leadership of this country right now? You tell me, what's the distinction? Do you see one?
No.
Oh. We're out of order.
Child, did you hear that? A bunch of word salad and foolishness. When I tell y'all, I was just in tears a few seconds ago because I'm watching the chat. Your comments all have your comments have me screaming. Oh, y'all had me in tears. Yes. She is out of order. A bunch of word salad. Shall I play it again for you to listen and hear it? Bingo. She's not making any sense. And it's her roundabout way of saying that Black women need to support men and they need to just be happy to have a man, and that it's time for us to get in the field and work and assist men. That's what she's pretty much saying. She's saying it in a roundabout way. I was really upset. Well, here's the thing. If you go on Carlos King's TikTok where he posted this clip, the comments are split. I was really proud to see my sisters in Christ saying, Iyanla, I'm sorry, but absolutely not. My other Black women, I need y'all to wake up right now, because I was still seeing too many saying, she's right, we got to hold our men down. And I am praying that you see the light and you stop this foolishness. Iyanla always caters to men. She has her cape on, and it's really sad to watch. It is sad. It is sad. I hate that she's promoting that women should be supporting men or just get with a man, as long as he has a job. It doesn't matter if you make a lot of money as a woman. She promotes dating and marrying down, and it's got to stop. No other race of women are taught to marry down. I don't understand. I was saying, I saw in the comments people saying, Iyanla, this isn't right. You need to stop promoting this rhetoric. Another woman said that she was raised up in a family with women who thought just like Iyanla. And it's very troubling to me that a lot of our girls are hearing what Iyanla is saying. It's like, I want to shake everybody and say, wake up, y'all. Like, what is going on? It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. Finding out that, what my family taught me was very different from what other people heard, it's troubling. It's troubling. It's got to stop. No, it's not going to work if you are, making $3 million a year and he makes $60,000. It's not going to work. And for Iyanla to be promoting this, well, as long as he can pay a bill, as long as he has a job, as long as he loves you, no, it doesn't work. There were a few women in the comments who said, no, Iyanla, I'm sorry. It doesn't work, because I could tell you right now, it's hell on earth. I tried it. It was a horrible disaster. I need for the girls to wake up. Please, y'all, do not listen to what Iyanla is telling you, especially when it comes to love and money. Please, she is going to lead you off a cliff. Please, y'all, I need y'all to wake up. Well, when that conversation came out, she was on her YouTube channel saying, hey, you know, I would date one, as you know, if he was fine and strong and handsome, I would date one. It's very very desperate behavior. Very desperate behavior. And the sad part is she's been married 3 times to men who did not have money and took her for a ride. They were horrible husbands to her. So I don't understand why she's still not getting it. Yes, it's very true. It's not going to work, y'all. Y'all have to understand. Somebody came into the Beverly Hills recap on Sunday and told me the story of how their mom is the breadwinner and they just found out that the dad is cheated on her, and he's asking if the mom will buy the mistress a car. These men, if you date down, if you marry down, these men are going to feel emasculated. They're going to be jealous and resentful of your success and your money and your status. And they're going to cheat to feel like a man with somebody who has less. And they're going to spend your money impressing and whining and dining the woman that makes them feel like a man. It doesn't work. Folks get mad. You know what, child, we'll have to talk offline, honey. We see each other. I feel the same exact way, but let me just be quiet before let's just be shy, because you know that folks are quick to call you, you know, anti-black or respectability politics when you start talking some sense sometimes. Yeah, she said buy him the PS5. They will. Always. Exactly. Child, it's a mess. No, it's true. It's true. And then Tyler Perry, when he said that about, you know, just get a man who can pay the light bill, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's like, for you to say that. I want Black women to open up your options when it comes to dating. You know what I'm talking about. Please stop marrying and dating down, because you will regret it. I've told you guys the same story several times. There's the Black woman, she was in her 50s. It happened in Baltimore. For all my Baltimore subscribers, you heard the story. It was all over the news. That Black woman, she was an engineer. She was making good money. I think $300,000 to $400,000 a year. She married a man who was jobless. She got him a job as a security guard, I believe. Okay? So he went from no job to making a little bit of money, and he was very jealous of her, and he conspired with his daughter, her stepdaughter, to take her out. And he said that a homeless person took her out, when no, he took her out. A mess. Yes, and yes, broaden your horizons. No, it's true. It's and when you like, I wish we could have this conversation like offline. Yes. And anytime you say you say something with some sense, you get labeled as respectability politics, or you know, the other word, you know what I'm talking about, or you're anti-Black, or you want to be. It's just so much not. Child, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's like, let me just child, just yup, a mess. I live in DC. I remember that story. Yes. It was very sad. Oh, absolutely. Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's in jail for life. Him and his daughter are in jail for life. You better say that. Okay, honey, I'm telling you. Child, it's just ridiculous. It happened in Baltimore. It sure did. And then the woman I believe she was in Houston. I know she was in Texas. This happened, I want to say the year before last, 2024. And she was at the top. She was like the head of the hospital, making bank, either high six figures or she was already making seven figures, but making bank. I guess she was lonely. She wanted a man. She got with a man who didn't have anywhere with what she had. I think he had a little job as well. He took her life as well. He took her life due to jealousy. I think that people need to stop. You've got to, like, I just need for women to really wake up. Please stop. No one's like, people confuse it with being elitist. It's not about being elitist. It's about the wiring of men and women. And it's just not going to work. Men need to feel like the hero. And I know that it feels uncomfortable to say out loud, but I'm serious, y'all. Like, please stop rewriting the rules. It's just not going to change. Men and women are different. We just are. Stop trying to make fetch happen with marrying a man who has less than you. You have men who are jealous if you make $1 more than them. This is on any levels. And some of y'all can be obtuse where you'll say, well, Brooke, well, what if, we can't get a rich man or something. I'm saying whatever you make, please make sure that he has more. If you make 80,000, he needs to make 85, 81, 80. Like, he needs to make more, period. Whatever you make, he needs to make more. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he has to be a millionaire, billionaire. I'm just saying whatever you make, please find someone who makes more. If you make 60, he needs to make 65. If you make 70, he needs to make 70. Like, I can't stress it enough, y'all. It's true. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm shouting into the void. Y'all, please listen. Do you see this comment? This is the truth. Please, y'all, do not move a man into your home. If a man does not have a place for you, you sit your butt in your home. Stop moving men into your home. It goes against, y'all, please just stop. It's a mess. What is she talking about? The point is many men can't handle it when women have more money. Exactly. Is that what she's saying, that if the woman has money, she should still let the man be in charge? That is what she's saying. That's what she's saying, that she wants black women to be submissive providers. How does that work? She wants the wives to get with a man who has less and still let him be the head of household I need for Black women especially to stop taking love advice from certain people, and she's one of them. Stop listening. She's going to take you down a cliff, y'all. Yes, an oxymoron. Listen, Brooke, I've been here since 4,000 balloons. Oh my God. Oh, you've been here for a long time. You've been telling us we cannot date brokies. Now I preach the good word to anyone who will listen. Thank the Lord. Somebody's listening. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yes, yes. Lately, I tell every man I date how broke I am. It's so interesting. Either they want to take me out, ease the burdens of life. That's the only man for you. If he's not talking about easing your burdens, he needs to be shown the door. Or they instantly show bum behavior. Good. Let him show the bum behavior. Let them walk right on out, and you keep them blocked. Oh my gosh. I moved my ex into my house. He almost fought me on his eviction, and he tried using his squatter's rights. Lord have mercy. No, I'd rather be single and unbothered than be with a dusty struggling. Say no to struggle love. Yes. If a man is on a step up, then step away. You better say that. Always have and keep your own stream of income. Exactly. Not gonna lie. Brooke taught me how to date correctly. Love my mother, but I don't want her life. Oh, wow. Honey, we gotta preach the truth, honey. He who have an ear, let them hear, honey. Please, y'all, open your ears up. Stop being stubborn. Stop trying to be a rebel without a cause. Stop trying to go against the grain. Some of y'all are determined to be contrarians, and you want to say, well, I'm going to do it my way. Your way is not working. Stop. And you're playing with your life. Listen to what I'm saying. Stop. It's true. Stop taking advice from pick-me's and brainwash. Yes, yes. A mess. When I started dating my husband, he would visit my home once a week and did not stay the night. When I said I wanted to move, he found an apartment for us. Exactly, as he should. Either they ease your burdens or become your burden. No, it's true. It's true. You said there's a podcast where I will teach you to be rich. The relationship where the women make more than the men are always on rocks and resentful. Yes, it's always there's always uneasiness. I don't mean to be funny, but there's always an uneasiness with couples where the woman it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I don't you can listen, feel free to argue with me. I don't care. I will stand 10 toes down. I don't care who gets mad. It doesn't work. It's the same thing with relationships where the woman likes the man more. The woman shot her shot with the man. They don't work. They're all in tandem. Those relationships is usually a mix of all three. The woman's the breadwinner. She hit on him first. Wendy Williams, perfect example of all three happening. Her being the breadwinner. She hit on Kevin first. So it was a recipe for disaster, from jump. It doesn't work. When a woman likes a man more, it's all y'all. I'm telling y'all, please, you're out of alignment. You're out of order. And I'm gonna use Iyanla's words. You're out of order. If you're the breadwinner as a woman, and you like him and love him more, and you hit on him first, you shot your shot with him, you're out of order. And feel free to fight me on it. I don't care. Talk about me like a dog. I'll eat it. But I'm telling y'all, please. Generally speaking, when you see some of these relationships that are a mess, it was already on a faulty foundation. Yes, they want to talk about a woman going after what she wants. No, it's against the natural order of things. You don't sit up there and approach a man first. Whoever is telling you to go into a man's DMs to approach a man first when you see him out or buy a man a drink, they don't like you. They don't like you. And you're around desperate women. I feel it's very sad. It's very sad. When a man wants you, even the shyest man, I'm telling you what I know, even the shyest man will go after, if you're really what he wants, honey, a man's eyesight is so good, a man could see you from 3 miles away. So if he didn't approach you, he doesn't like you, or maybe he thought you were pretty, but he already has a girlfriend or a wife or fiance, whatever the reason is, he didn't approach you. Just pay it and keep it moving. Okay, don't go out of your way. You don't sit up there and say, "Oh, well, he must not have seen me." He saw you for whatever reason. He wasn't interested. It doesn't matter. Stop taking rejection, or not reject, but stop taking because a man didn't approach you as something's wrong with you. There could be a myriad of reasons why he doesn't like, he didn't come over to you. Maybe he's already taken. Maybe you're not his type, and that's okay too. But to sit up there and take matters into your own hands and go up to a man, you're out of order. You're out of order. And I see the girls on social media telling you otherwise. Honey, at the end of the day, I'm on solid foundation. I'm on solid foundation. So you feel free. You can do what you want to do, but I'm telling you, no way, it's not happening. Yes, he's just not that into you. If you have to approach him, and also you shouldn't. That means he's not. If you have to approach a man, let's say a man really is that shy where he doesn't want to approach you, then that's not the man that you want. I don't want any man, a weak man who can't go after what he wants, because that means that he won't go after getting the money. He doesn't have any ambition. So you shouldn't want a man where you have to approach him first. God bless. Child, I'm serious. Don't ever. I'm not approaching him. I'm not courting him. Exactly. Y'all, please, babe, some of these folks are going to send you down a ditch, honey, a ditch of desperation. You sit up there and follow Iyanla's advice if you want to, and you're going to be in a very sad situation 20 years from now. No, not 10, 5, a year from now. I'm 23, and during my teen years, I had close friends mom try to drill into me, closed mouths don't get fed regarding approaching men. I was so uneasy because why am I approaching a man? So a friend's mom is telling you, well, I'm glad you didn't listen. And yes, you felt uneasy because you know that deep down in your soul, it's not right. That's your biology kicking in saying that's not right. We don't do that. And I'm glad that you feel uneasy. That means that you know in your soul it's not right. No, it's true. Honey, when I tell you, I want to just wash my eyes out with soap when I see those videos. Very much so. Exactly. Exactly. Brooke, my brother is dating a woman who moved him into her home with her 2 kids less than a year after dating, and he bought her a ring. Best believe I will not be at that wedding. I pray. Child. You know I want to ask something, right? I have a few questions. You know what I want to ask. She moved him in. So where was he living before? I'm just shaking my head. Sure did. Jodie Turner Smith proposed to her ex-husband and bragged about it on Jimmy Fallon years later. I was so upset. I was so upset when I found that out. I was livid. I rest my case. And don't go to that wedding. They do. Not me, girl. I've never been pressed for it ever. Like even when I was little, like when I would play with my dolls, with my Barbies, they were always famous. Like from a little girl, I wanted to be famous. Like it was like I was always focused on money and being famous. Like from the time I was a girl, like 3 or 4, knew how to talk. I knew I wanted to be in the public eye. Like marriage and kids, that was secondary to me. Like if it happened, great, right? Like, but there's never been this like, oh my gosh, if I don't get, I'm gonna be distraught. No, I'll still have a great life. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, it's still great. That's the best way to be because I'm on dates, I'm at ease, I'm not pressed. It's just like, most of the time they're more pressed than I am. It's a really nice spot to be in when you're not pressed for marriage. It's very nice. And I wish that the majority of women felt the same way too. Exactly. My mother remarried at 47. She said she would not settle for foolishness. Exactly. Yes, it does. Anything that you're desperate for, if you get something out of desperation, it is going to be the worst thing for you. You better be very careful about what you get because you were desperate for it. If you were desperate for something, that means that it's going to be hell to maintain. And a lot of these women are in horrible marriages because they got it through desperation. Like, imagine you were the pursuer of a man and you get married, but you got married because it was you being the pursuer. In that marriage, you're not going to feel like a woman. You're not going to feel good in the marriage because you know that deep down, he doesn't really like you. He's only there because, why not? Like, it's very sad that just a mess. Yeah, there are a lot in that situation where it's like they're only married because they had to wrangle that man. And they know deep down in their soul that she's not his dream woman. If he does find somebody that he actually wants to be with, he will leave in a minute. And that he's only with her due to resources and to use whatever money she has or social standing. That has to be a very sad feeling to know that you're only married because you had to wrangle this man and he didn't want to. You should not want anybody who does not want you. You should not want anything that you had to beg for. You should only want free. You want somebody to give their love to you freely. If you have to force somebody to like you, love you, be with you, that's not real. It's really sad. Yeah. And then be heartbroken when he sees the woman that he really wants and he makes sure that she doesn't lift a finger or pay a bill. Very sad. Oh, Brooke, it's not true. They didn't shade you. Campire's Live was running over 3 hours. The super chat said it was like Brooke Ashley yesterday. They both expressed love for you. Oh, okay. Oh, so why y'all got on? Why'd you guys get on here last week? Talk about not yesterday. Talk about that they shaded me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to know that they didn't shade me then. So I take what I said back. So it's all good. Okay. One of y'all came in here yesterday talking about, oh yeah, Brooke, they shaded you on the live. I said, wait, what? So good. Thank you for clarifying. Ciao. Now to the subscriber who said that they were shading me. Child, you sitting up there almost started the whole thing because here I am thinking I was shaded and they, Child. Yeah, got me all flustered and going off. And you sitting up here exaggerating and putting extra sauce on the story. Yes, got us riled up for nothing. Yes, no, hold on. I am starting to think that people are annoyed and they're coming on here reporting that I'm being shaded when I'm not because they want to see a reaction. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all, if there was no shade, please don't come on here saying that there was shade. All right? Don't let it happen again because all right? Y'all don't come on here lying on people because y'all are telling me, I didn't see any shade. So y'all, please, if there is shade, you can tell me, but please don't add extra sauce on the story, okay? If y'all lie again, I'm blocking straight up, okay? Yeah, I gotta put more restrictions. Yeah, people bring bad news. Wendy's Hive up to no good. Any dating tips for somebody in their mid-20s that's never dated before asking for a friend? I would say definitely keep your standards up, and when you go out, look good, okay? Look good. Look your best, all right? Like, no, I know that people get upset about that comment, but if you want to attract somebody, you gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? People don't let people, convince you to leave your house looking any way and that people should just like you. Listen, we live in a very beauty obsessed world, okay? So don't let anybody fool you into thinking that you can just go out your house looking crazy and folks should like you. In an ideal world, that would be the case. We don't live in an ideal world, right? Okay, we live in this world where everything is all messed up. So look your best when you go out. Some nice eye contact, a smile. You see somebody that looks cute, smile, all that. Feel good. Do you have good self-esteem? Yeah, be personable. Just have fun. Don't be rigid. Don't be desperate. Just have fun. Just go out and enjoy meeting people, talking to people, and just getting to know people. And you don't have to rush into sleeping with anybody either. You can just date, have fun, conversation, get to know them, get to know what they're about, and definitely don't date down. Do not date down. Whatever you do, he needs to make more. Okay? I hope that helps. Wait, what? Garcelle was swatted? Lord have mercy. Wait up, hold on. Ciao. So People Magazine is reporting right now that Garcelle Bouvet's home was stormed by police after a fake 911 call claiming her ex was there with a gun. An unknown individual made the call in an incident known as swatting, according to reports. Okay. So her home was swatted on Sunday, January 25th. Wow. I wonder what this is all about. And it was some random person. That's very scary. Wait, let me just read you all the whole article. Garcelle Bouvet's home in Los Angeles' Porter Ranch neighborhood was reportedly the target of a swatting incident in which an anonymous caller claiming to be her ex told police he was at the home with a shotgun on Sunday, January 25th. Swatting refers to placing a false emergency call, often leading to an urgent emergency response, according to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Bouvet's beach house was previously a target of swatting in the summer of 2025. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Garcelle Bouvet's home was stormed by the LAPD after a 911 caller who claimed to be her ex said he was at the residence with a shotgun on Sunday, January 25th, according to reports. The caller then promptly refused to meet police at the Porter Ranch home, and upon searching the residence, officers discovered no man and no shotgun on the property, as the caller claimed. LAPD sources told NBC Los Angeles it is unclear if Bouvet, 59, was at her residence at the time of the LAPD's arrival. Authorities believe the call was an incident of swatting, law enforcement sources told the outlet. Oh, okay, so that's all we know. I hope someone was arrested. I agree. Yeah, it's giving hate. You said Sutton's up to her old tricks. Okay, wait, why did I think that? It was probably Sutton. Honey, I pray she wasn't home. Yeah, a waste of taxpayers' money. Oh, I bet a neighbor wants her land. You said, I believe Brooke said all that. Use dating as a way to get to know what you like and don't like. Yeah, explore your yeah, that's what I meant. I hope that helped. I hope that my advice helped. Yeah, just, when you date, go in there, have fun. Don't be so serious and rigid. Just relax, loosen up, and no one says that you have to sleep with everybody that you date. You don't have to sleep with anybody if you don't want to. But yeah, just have fun. Yep, she was home alone. Those calls can be traced. Probably a neighbor. Any dating tips for someone in their 30s who's had a bad history with dating and feels like they're pretty unattractive? My friend is very down on herself and her looks, so she doesn't go out much. I think that your friend needs to, just my opinion, I think that changing your mindset, definitely keeping high standards, but also, does she put effort into her appearance? I'm going to just ask flat out. Well, you don't have to answer that, but I'm going to say this. I think that the best way, listen, I'm a very vain person, right? I think that people can say what they want about how vanity is this and that and the third, but there is something to be said about feeling great about how you look. You can't pay for that confidence. When you glow differently, when your body is in great shape and you feel good about what you see in that mirror, I think that it's hard to have these conversations because folks get so sensitive and folks are quick to call you a name. I'm not even going to go there, but folks are quick to call you names if you don't say what they want to hear. I do think that if she's not maximizing her beauty, you've got to put the effort in. You've got to take it to the max. I would say, for me, a nice self-care plan, hair done, nails done, looking your absolute best. When you go out, when she goes out, put on the nicest outfit that you have. Like, I think putting effort in, when you look good, you feel good. And that includes, for me, I like to go to the gym. There's just something about, the clarity you get at the gym after a good workout, the endorphins, you feel good, body's in shape, looking like, I think that one of the best ways to combat that is just simply making sure that you are on top of your game looks wise, in my opinion. Again, it's a slippery slope because folks ask for advice and they get mad. So I'm trying to keep it as short and sweet as possible. But yeah, I think that hopefully I think your friend is, if she just, I think if she is really maximizing her beauty and doing everything in her power, just, I think that it'll turn around because the confidence that you have when you look great it's really unmatched. Yes, therapy, that I would say therapy as well. If she seems to be a bit down with dating, I think that another thing is just to eliminate desperation. I think being unbothered, being a bit detached helps. You know, don't you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just because you meet somebody that you like, you don't just go all in and create a fantasy in your mind. I think that a lot of women need to slow down, stop getting so wrapped up and already in love with somebody just because they told you that you were pretty. That makes for desperation, you know. So I hope that helps. I hope that your friend is able to really, you know, pick herself back up. And I'm rooting for your friend. I'm rooting for your friend. Yes, no, it's true. Yeah, there's so many, you know, if money's tight, yes, it's, you know, it's true. If you do learn how to do your hair, and it's true. No, Jasmine, so that's one of my favorite songs from her. I have a testimony for this. Once I started going to therapy, taking better care of myself, lifting 5 days a week, putting on a muscle, and caring about appearance overall, the floodgates open. No, it's the truth. It's very true. Yeah, no, it's true. Like it's your Caribbean mom would tell me off if I don't look my best when I go out, even to run errands. Yes, it's true. Self-love first. But yeah, but a part of self-love is taking care of the vessel that God has given us, right? Like a part of self-love includes looking good. It don't fight me here. Eliminate the desperado by loving yourself. I agree. No, it's true. It's very true. And leave I agree. Listen, okay, no, okay, so I said this. A lot of y'all were in that live when I said that. I said this, and baby, some of y'all tore me up. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Because I believe in going outside. I'm not it let everybody do them, but this is I said this, and y'all jumped me. Y'all jumped me. You know, it was a cute, y'all jumped me. So I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna just be quiet. But I said this, and me and you see each other. So, oh my, when I tell you, I love, seriously, I would move to, well, I do want to move to Europe, honestly, because with what's going on here. Yeah, but that is one of my top reasons for why I would move to Europe, because everybody dresses well. Like in America, it's like I don't understand when, like, it's not even casual anymore. Folks just go out looking and if you say that, they say you're elitist or why do you care? I'm just like, in Europe, everybody is dressed well. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be here. It's like, it's not uncommon to see folks in heels in Europe just to go to the store. You wear heels to go to the post office here. Folks are giving you the mean mug. People side-eyeing you, jealousy. It's just like, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet before the girls call me all sorts of names, honey. Let me just be quiet, child. Let me be quiet, child. But I love the way everybody takes pride in their appearance in Europe. I really do. I really do. Let me just be quiet, child. Yes, there are dusties here too, but baby, at least the dusties are well dressed in Europe. Everybody's Christian Dior down, honey, okay? They might be a dusty and a womanizer, honey, but a grifter, but they got that on though. That it's drip or drown, okay? Everybody's dressed well. Oh gosh. But but now we live in a time where you can't say anything. You can't really tell the truth now, because if you do, you're labeled as elitist, classist, or anti-black, or this or that, or trying to be this, or so you can't say anything. So Hey, Nikki Chalet, thank you for the super chat. Thanks, Brooke and chat. I appreciate y'all. Dating is rough. I just worry about my friend because I have body image problems and issues with my own look, so I know where she's at. Well, you look beautiful. I'm looking at your profile picture. You look beautiful in the chat. And I'm sure your friend is a pretty girl as well. I'm going to pray for y'all. I really am. I think that please don't let dating troubles get you down. You know, everybody goes through it sometimes. It can be annoying, but just know, date, have fun. I think that the pressure comes in when you're dating just for marriage. I think that you need to go into dating as just, have fun. Let's see where this goes. People can tell when you have that rigid, that's not attractive to anybody. When it's like, I'm dating for marriage. It's a very desperate, and it's like, whoa, like it's a very intense, desperate energy. I think that if everybody's relaxed and just say, okay, let's see where this goes. I'm enjoying this person for right now. It's a much better thing. But I'm praying that you and your friend come out on the other side, and you look beautiful. So if I hope, if my opinion counts for anything, from where I'm sitting, you're a beautiful woman. So I'm sad to hear that you have you have issues, because you look beautiful. Yes, don't go out looking for somebody. Yes, look for a life. Exactly. Yes, they dress very well in France and Italy. Yes, they do. They do. And London. Honey, child, you can't say anything now. Anything with sense is labeled that. It's ridiculous. Yes, dating is supposed to be fun. Exactly. Oh, this is a wonderful idea. Yeah, a good walk. Oh my gosh, yeah, walking is the best exercise. Oh, you said in Europe, only France, Italy, and maybe Sweden are on the fashion side of things. I feel like the UK is a bit like the US, while Germany, Netherlands, and such are rather, oh well, white socks and sandals. Yeah, you're right, Brooke. They already labeled you that, so you might as well say what you want. That's true. Might as well go out with the bang, honey. Go out with the bang, honey. Okay. Brooke, I'm here in ATL. Do not date here. Oh, I would never. Oh, I would. Oh, no. Listen, I would never. Oh, I know all about Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta a good amount of times. I would never. Oh, I would never. Mm-mm. Child. Yes, honey. Big said what I said energy. Can't relate. We're from Germany. My mom didn't play by how we look. I know that's right. Dress the nines at all times, even a quick grocery run. Same. Yes, honey. Atlanta, city of scammers and bums and grifters and leeches. A mess. It very much so. Oh my gosh. Candy is from Atlanta and wrote no scrubs. Brooke said, not in this lifetime or the next. No, I would never. I'm from Atlanta and laugh my ass off. No lies have been told. Yeah, yes, I would say yes. Don't bend on your standards. If you don't want to date a man with kids, stand on it. Wish someone would have told me that beforehand. Yes. We're going too light on Atlanta, honey. We're going too light on Atlanta. We could be saying more. I said, honey, don't worry, honey. I won't. Okay. Child. They got a lot of dollars, a lot of stolen dollars, a lot of oh, I thought you said dollars. You said, oh, I read your comment wrong. And child, let me just click off. I don't want no trouble with anybody. So oh my gosh, I read your comment. I'm screaming. Y'all, let's just move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing, y'all. Let's just move on along. I read that wrong and then realized what I read. I said, I don't want any trouble with anybody. Let's just go on. Yeah. I don't want any smoke. I love everybody. Everybody's welcome here. So don't listen, child. Yeah, move on. Yes. Wait, can I tell you? I love how I can always count on you to tell me, move on to the next thing, Claudia. I really appreciate you. For the last 5 lives, you've been saying, move on to the next thing, Claudia. Yes, honey. Let's make these plates for these men. Okay. Yes. Whatever that means. Okay. Yes, honey, yes. Let's make these plates to these men. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. Oh my gosh. Everybody is in rare form today. Atlanta's the capital of 28,000. Oh gosh. The plates kill me every time I'm screaming. Oh, y'all have me screaming today, y'all. Levette left, so somebody got to do it. Yes, honey, no. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Honey, right? Because no, honey, that Iyanla, the Iyanla portion, I forgot all about this live being about Traitors too. Is it the 2-hour mark yet? Yes, it is. It is, honey. Everybody, let's move on to the next thing, child. The capital of 225. Oh, this is why Levette didn't come back. We took her job. Yes, y'all. Let's move on to the next thing. Odies, let's just move on to the next thing, child. Let's just move on to the next topic. I thought this was a kid's show. Yeah, Brooke started at 2:30. I sure did. All right, y'all. Let's just move on. I'm waiting on you to say move on to the next thing, Claudia. Oh God. Yeah, we talked about Traitors. We talked about Traitors. Yeah, you'll have to catch the replay. You'll have to. Y'all don't start. Oh my gosh. This ain't a Wendy's, honey. Okay. Honey, oh yeah, you started it, child. Because I had to reread your comment. I said, wait, what did you? Oh, I said, honey, I'm not trying to open up any can of worms. And they sitting up there on TikTok making think pieces about me, saying I'm this, that, and the third, child. I said, let's just move on to the next. I am not qualified to speak on any of that. So y'all be blessed. God bless everybody. Okay. Yes, honey, we got fly fishing, lunch, and a plane to catch. Yes, very much so. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh gosh, guys, y'all are so. Let me just sit on my hands, child. Brooke, you made it, not think pieces, child. You said, child, where is my wine? Okay, yes, God, yep, God bless, no mess. Okay, and God don't bless no mess. So, oh my gosh, no, we did finish Traitors because we talked about the round table and we talked about how Ron got banished. But we're on the clip. It's a cliffhanger now of who's going to be murdered tonight. Yeah, very much. Y'all, honey, just waiting, child, just waiting. Somebody's chomping at the bit. They're right now. They're looking for the old Montel Williams clips. We talked about Iyanla. We just finished talking about Iyanla, so you'll have to catch the replay. We talk about her at the hour mark. We talk about Miss Iyanla and Carlos King. So, yes, honey, that's how you know you made it. I know. I think it's so sad how things went south with them. Did y'all see Colton's outfit for the banquet? Yeah, he's in pearls. The outfit just. I don't like it. I think maybe if it had been on Johnny, I would have liked it. But yeah, Colton, he's just so bland and so stale and so smug. Child. Oh, we talked about Iyanla because Iyanla's back with the, she's back with the bus driver part 2 nonsense. Gonna say Brooke's giving the children 4 phones and 225 earrings. He looked a mess. Yes, I was there every Friday for TGIF. It was such a treat. Yeah, it was such a good show. Brooke, out of topic, but how do you think Angel from Potomac will perform in the reunion? I have a feeling that Giselle will read her to Phil. I think seeing that this was one of the worst trips in Housewives history, I think when it comes to that part, Giselle will read Angel, but I think overall, Angel will get her lick back. I do. How are you a 65-year-old pick me though? I think I think Iyanla's older than that. I think 70-year-old. Just a mess. Oh, good. You inspired me to watch Traitors this season. Oh, good. I'm so happy. Oh, yes. Yeah, I can't stand Colton either. I watched his Bachelor season in high school and got weird vibes from him then. A lot of people have said that they thought something was off when he was the Bachelor. She'll probably target Wendy because she's an easy read. Oh, yeah, I believe so. Angel needs to hold her hands up and say, my bad for that trip. Yup. But other than that, I think Angel can keep up with Jizzy. Some people are just born a fool, raised a fool, live a fool, ashamed. Bless Iyanla's heart. Do you think her age plays an effect on her mindset? Yeah, I think so. I think that she comes from that era of, stand by your man, get you a good black man and black love. And, you stand by your man no matter what. I think she's brainwashed with that malarkey. And that's why she's still repeating this rhetoric now. It's very sad. I definitely think that her age plays a part. Because a lot of, very much pick me behavior, especially the older ones, is very sad. All, moving men in, paying a man's way, and still trying to make him feel like a man. It's horrible. Yes, she was married 3 times to bums and had the nerve to remarry the first bum a second time. They had no money, no jobs, and I think that they had the nerve to be, I believe they were, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't keep their hands to themselves, if you know what I'm saying? YouTube gets weird about certain phrases, but yeah. They had the nerve to not be able to keep their hands to themselves. If I'm not mistaken, she said it in her book, I believe. They were mean men on top of that. Well, mean broke bums. Just moving from bum to bum. Yeah, she has children. She has, I think, three or four children. I think 2 sons and 2 daughters. Stand by your couch potato bum of a scrub my ass, okay? I saw the interview she did with Carlos, and she wanted to scold the women publicly, but scold the black men privately. She it's always the same playbook with her. It's don't get me started on that, please. Please don't get me started. Just a mess. Yes, bumming 3 times is crazy. A lot of Gen Z women think that way. It's very sad. Yes, yep. One of her daughters just passed. My condolences to her. And she was on the Breakfast Club and said that she did not attend her daughter's funeral because I think the grandson was going to go crazy on her or something. Just very sad. Child. I want Iyanla to stop discussing matters of the heart and leading Black women astray when it comes to marriage and dating. Because again, I think that Iyanla's advice is horrible and she's sending you down a desperado mountain. Encouraging Black women to marry and date down is absolutely not. She is still trying to fix somebody else's life. Yep, because the show is back on now. Yeah, she sure did. And he had cheated with over 300 women, I believe. And she was more mad at Brandy. Just crazy. It's pure craziness. Honey, I've never accepted that. Never bought into that ever. My family didn't. No, I was taught from a young age, he better have more or you need not even go over there. It's just ridiculous how they try to brainwash Black women to date down. It's sick. It's really sick. I agree. Always, because the way she coddled Bob Whitfield when Sherri and Bob went on, and Sherri was like, I need help. This man was a horrible husband. He was a cheater, and Bob was putting hands on Sherri. And on top of that, he was a deadbeat father, not around for the kids, not giving her child support, not paying the bills. And Iyanla had more smoke for Sherri. Iyanla was in Sherri's face yelling at her and hugging Bob. It's very sick. And the sad part is, it's like, you're doing all this for men, a group of men who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. That's the saddest part about it. You have your cape out for men who they wouldn't date you, wouldn't take you out. It's like you're doing all this. It's like unrequited love. It's all this loyalty for men who would never even date you. It's like, this is crazy. Very vile. He's a very vile man. That's why I was so surprised when Sherri even entertained the idea of them even getting back together. But the fact that when Sherri was telling her story in their episode of Iyanla Fix My Life, Iyanla did not solve a thing. She blamed all of it on Sherri. It was ridiculous. He sure did. Sherri was so heartbroken and defeated. Yes. That part. So if you're going to do it, you better do it well. Very nasty spirit. Honey. Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm happy. So y'all, can we please give Naive Evian her flowers? Because you tagged me in the video to make sure I talked about it on this live today. So thank you. You're on TikTok. I saw you tagged me on it. Thank you so much. I had to personally thank you. Thank you. Because if I had not seen this clip, so thank God. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Where is Sinji when we need her? Exactly. She even had an episode with them about deadbeat daddy. She sure did. I hope so too, child. Not me, girl. And that's why things are the way they are. That's why things are it's opposite day. And let me, babe, this is kitchen table talk. Let me just, it's true. It's just, we'll talk. One day we'll talk. Yes, honey. They were activating me today, honey. I need something to watch at work. I'm screaming. Wait, did I miss a comment? Okay. Sorry, guys. Yes, it is. It's very normalized. Oh gosh, child. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night. We will be here all day, okay? Listen, you can't save everybody. Listen, I hope that she's getting a bag out of it. I really hope that Dion is giving her his Black American Express. I hope that he, if Karrueche's going to be a nurse, and she's not a purse, but if she's going to play a nursemaid to him, she better be getting paid well. He better be writing the check. She better have unlimited access to his American Express. Because if she's doing all this to not get anything out of it with an older man who's almost 60 with health problems, his 5 kids and a grandkid, she better be getting paid handsomely. I've heard that he's very cheap with women. So yeah, I'm like, girl, I really hope I hope it's not all in vain. She better run it up. She better be in that will. I agree. We see each other. Desperation, child. Desperation. You and I both. The men ain't that great. I'll listen to them on the iPod. I'm screaming. Nene has so many quotables. We have to do a whole live on her alone, Miss 28,000 herself. We will do a live on her and Papoose because this whole thing is such foolishness. He is using her and she knows it in her soul. A sin and a shame. Child. Miss 28,000. Miss 28,000. We y'all, we'll do another one. Yep. Oh, we're babe, it's gonna be so bad. I'm a mess, because I already see it happening. Child. Y'all, I have to jump off of here, okay? But I hope y'all have fun with me. I always have a good time with y'all. We'll be back to talk about some more stuff because, again, we could be here all day. But I have to hop off. I will see you all later. Y'all, when I tell y'all, you guys have me screaming this entire live, okay? Entire live. Y'all were in rare form, okay? But guys, I'm going to close out today. I'll see you all tomorrow, Lord willing, for SLC, okay? So I will see you all. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you all later. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jameer. Thank you, everybody, y'all. And I will see you all later, okay? Bye, guys.